Sit down. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Who is absent today? Do we have an assignment?
No.
No, ma'am. So, before we start, um, we're having a recall today, and who can remember the 5 types of lettering on our last discussion? Anyone? The 5 types of lettering. Yes? Anyone else?
Ma'am,
Yes?
Old English.
Very good. So, other, yes.
Roman lettering.
Very good.
Roman lettering.
Fancy lettering.
Now, thank you. Then, all your answer is correct. And do you have any clarification?
None, ma'am.
So, before we proceed, we have our motivation. Have you ever seen or drawn a design of a house?
Not yet, ma'am.
Not yet, ma'am.
How about orthographic projection?
No.
Not yet, ma'am.
Not yet.
How is it? Easy or not?
It's too moderate.
Moderate. Then, our friend instructor, Jan Ayan, will unlock it for you.
Okay, good morning class.
Good morning,
sir.
So I am your instructor for the for further discussion of our topic. So our lesson for today is about the proper usage and proper handling of drawing materials. So are you familiar with the drawing materials?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can you give an example of drawing materials?
History.
Sure.
T-square, sir.
Okay, correct. So what is the use of T-square?
To draw the horizontal lines and to make the other support the other drawing materials.
Okay, very well said. So, any other materials?
Sir,
Hello ba?
compass.
Compass. So, what is the use of
To
compass?
draw arcs and circles.
Okay, very good. So, any other materials? There's none. I will show to you other materials. So, the basic materials in architectural drafting is the what is called the T-square. So, this is the T-square. This is the body of the T-square. So, the T-square has parts. This is the whole body, the body, head. No, this is the head.
Other.
Rather. This is the head. So, it is a removable head of the T-square.
this is called the
In holding the T-square, you should hold it like this. Don't hold it like that because it is only for horizontal lines. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the T-square. What is this?
T-square.
Very good. So, another tools in architectural drafting is triangles. This is, what kind of degrees is this?
30 or 60 degrees.
30 by 60.
60 degrees.
60 degrees, this degree.
30.
60. Ay, 30.
30. Sige, very good. So this is a 30 by 60 degree triangle. So this triangle is used in architectural drafting by draftsmen so that they could easily determine the actual degrees of the drawing. So we have no example of 45 degrees, but it looks like this, but the degrees is 45. So can you imagine that?
Yes, equilateral.
Okay, so the two sides of the 40-degree triangle is 45 and one side is 90 degrees. Another example of our instrument are templates. These are called templates. So can you give the name of this template?
French curve.
French curve.
French curve. Okay, very good. So the use of French curve is to what?
Draw.
Okay, Anwar.
To draw the irregular curves.
Very good. So it is used to draw irregular curves. Uh, what example are there in irregular curves? What drawings? Specifically.
Like mga ellipse.
So,
Ellipse, sir?
Yung shape ng leaves.
okay. So the one example is that you are drawing in your side. You have a regular pool. So you can use ellipse or you can use circular template. So you are going to use French curve. Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Let's proceed to this template. What do you call this template?
Circular templates.
So circular template. So this circular template is numbered to its by its diameter. So the smallest is
3 diameter.
2. 2.
Diameter.
The diameter of the circle is 2. Very small. So the biggest one is 40 mm, I think. Okay. So this is used for drawing circles in small scale because we are drawing large scale in compass. Okay. What is this?
Circular templates.
Okay, very good. The other one that looks like a circular template is the ellipse. So what is the difference between the ellipse and the circular template?
The ellipse is elongated.
Okay.
Ano naman ako?
Rubilin, any idea? Okay, if there's none, so the difference between the circular template and this ellipse is its shape. So the shape of this is elongated. It is used for drawing ovals. It is used also for drawing in isometrics. Isometric is 30 by 30, so you can use circular template in drawing the circular portion of the drawing. So you are going to use this ellipse. So the other architectural tools in drawing is this. What is this?
Scales.
Triangular scale.
Okay, very good. So this is a triangular scale. So this triangular scale is used to draw the plan, the site development, the location map in small scale. So when your house is 30 by 20 in the in area, so you are going to put that in your tracing in scale. So you are going to scale it smaller than the actual size. So you are going, it's either 100 or 200. 1 is to 100 or 1 is to 200. So there are scales here. You can use the 250, 100, 200, 400. 400 is used for models, for using models. So what is this? Triangular scale. Okay, very good. So for now, that are the basic instrument in making plans in architectural drafting. So hope you have any that you have learned from our lesson. You have learned?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So for now, we will proceed to the actual manipulation of this and how to use this in actual drawing. So I will turn you to our friend Miss Rubilin Fruto for further discussion. Thank you.
Oh, class. Good morning, ma'am. Do you ever know how to draw a horizontal line with a T-square?
Not yet, ma'am.
Not yet, ma'am. Okay. I will actually use how to draw a horizontal line. This T-square is used for a drawing tool, a drawing board, but it's not a drawing and a board also. You put that this and and draw a line like that. Like this one. That called as a horizontal line. So, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. And another is this one. What is this?
Triangle.
Triangle. 30 by 60 triangles.
30 by 60 by 90 triangle.
Now we draw a inclined line like this. That. This one is what we call inclined line.
Again,
Good morning, sir.
yes, sir. Do you have any clarification regarding to the topic being discussed by Ruby and Ayan?
None, sir.
Okay. For the recall, can you enumerate some instrument or drawing materials being used in a drawing? Anyone? Okay. Yes, sir. Yes? Can you repeat? This way. Okay. Anyone?
Triangle.
Okay. Very good. Sir, generous.
French curve.
Okay, good. And you, Mandalay.
Circular templates.
Okay, you have really done and you know well what is the materials being used in drawing. I call somebody to go in front to draw some line or a drawing using this instrument. Anybody? Suleiman, can you go in front and use this instrument?
You draw a diagonal line parallel to each other by using this square and triangle. See for it that the line you've made is the same distance to each other. Just take your time in drawing. Anybody in the group or your classmates have Sulaiman? Line that is parallel to each other. As many as you can. Okay, that's enough. And draw horizontal line that is parallel to each other.
You can use the other spacer.
Pardon, sir? What? Horizontal?
Horizontal.
Vertical man.
Okay, that's good. You can now go to your seat. Class, did you notice what is Sulaiman did in the blackboard?
Yes, sir.
Pardon, this.
What is your observation?
He draw systematically because of the use of T-square.
Okay, very good. Okay, class. You really did well, and
Application.
for the work of Sulaiman, thank you, and then that's all.
Video pa yun? Okay, class, can you get some instrument here in front? And then state some importance of it on your own words. Starting from Sulaiman, you're holding that instrument. And then Alova for the French curve. And you, Anwar, what is yours?
30/600.
And then Sulaiman, can you just
For me, as an explanation, these two, may relate ko siya sa into a reality. Through this instrument, napapadali ang buhay ng draftsman. Especially, kapag nag-draw siya ng horizontal, yun lang.
Okay, that's good. And then Alova.
Wait a second.
Take your time.
Sir, sorry.
Okay, okay lang.
For me, yung mai-relate ko siya sa real life because yung mga sa instrument na to, we call this regular curves. One. So, in real life, yung mga irregular curves natin is yung mga faults, yung mga kasalanan natin na kailangan ituwid. Pero pag nagamit ka ng French curve, pwede mo siya madugtong-dugtong at saka pag nagdugtong-dugtong na yung mga negative thoughts mo, marirealize mo na parang mali na yung mga ginagawa mo. So, kailangan na siyang baguhin, kailangan na siyang ayusin. So, through the use of irregular curves, mapapaganda mo yung mga faults na nagawa mo.
Okay, very good. Next, Anwar.
So, ang pinili ko is 30/60.
Okay.
30/60, it's very useful in terms of mechanical instruments. Kasi po, kumbaga ito ang facilitator to make a vertical lines. In reality, kumbaga, hindi makukuha ang mataas na matayog na building without this instrument. Kumbaga sila yung scaffolding para maging matayog ang isang building. Yun lamang po.
Very good. In all, the importance of this instrument, also especially for those draftsmen using this instrument helps draftsmen work more accurate and correct. And that's all. Let's call it a day.